the field as he's 6 of 11. The Wizards shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks.
And guys, one thing that was obvious to me, last year the Wizards really matured as a team. I mean, they played as if they expected to win instead of a group kind of coming into their own. I thought they just showed a lot more composure and maturity on the court.
Rejected by Wall, but they get it back. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6 to the left wing. A wide open look here for Ibaka. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 6 points for Serge Ibaka. As you said, the Wizards did look more mature last year on the floor with their play. They made sure to add veterans to achieve that.
And not just any veteran, but a future Hall of Famer in Paul Pierce. I mean, his presence on the team, I think really is what propelled them. To achieve new heights. And it also went beyond just Paul Pierce. That roster had a combined 490 playoff games. And that playoff veteran leadership, I felt, really helped this young core to grow.
Oklahoma City leading by 23. Outside Westbrook. Gortat with the block. And he's able to get it back. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Westbrook again missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Wall's shot is off.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The dish to Westbrook.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Well, guys, how good a playmaker is John Wall? Second in assists last season to Chris Paul. Clark, he almost finished number 1.
Yeah, and the only difference really is that Paul was a little more efficient than Wall. Paul had a 4-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. Wall was only at 2.5 to 1. But some of that is Paul's experience.
Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Sessions checked in for Washington. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Morris outside with the fadeaway. The Thunder pull it in.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from...
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Sure
and
is.
guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Adams. And it's Waiters in for Singler. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Dudley's checked in, and the free throw, no good. And the thing, Greg, about Marcin Gortat, he's not a high flyer. He's not a super flexible athlete, but he's one of the best centers in the league because he's tough. And he's worked hard on developing his skills. and he always hustles.
Yeah, and he fights for position down low. A terrific screener, does a lot of that dirty work. And he's also very good at passing the basketball. You know, a lot more skilled, particularly in the pick and roll, than maybe people give him credit for. He can hurt a defense in a surprising number of ways.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Foy's checked in. Then for the Wizards, Nene comes in for Gortat. And it's Thornton in for Beal. Here's Cantor. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Talking about Gortat, he was a late second-round draft choice in 2005. His first 4 years in the league, highly underwhelming. Now, over the last 4 years, he's averaged around 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game. Those are good numbers.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Raiders on the wing. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Second shot opportunity. They get it again. And Ibaka kicks to Cantor. Now, here is Foy. D right on him. Westbrook against Sessions. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And getting back to Marcin Gortat, his dad was a successful light heavyweight boxer in Poland, so clearly you see where the toughness comes from. And Marcin's mom was on the Polish national team in volleyball, so you know where the blocking and ball skills come from. I guess we'd have to call him a chip off the old blocks.
Porter, no luck.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Some room here for Ibaka. Drills the elbow jumper. Ibaka's got 8 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Westbrook against Sessions. He dishes it to Porter. It's stolen by Ibaka. And Foy with a clear path to the hoop. Pushing it up. Here's Westbrook. Can't get it to go. And it's Washington the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Fires from deep. Count the bucket. Westbrook's got 22 points. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Sessions. Stolen by Westbrook. That will count. Misses.
Look who's coming out of the court. It's your Thunder Girls, ladies and gentlemen.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Here's Payne. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Ball out there with Garrett Temple. Then there's Allen Anderson. And there's Hickson. Then it's Nene in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Thunder?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
It's Anderson with the drive, and good on the basket. Book it.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Payne, covered by Wall. Payne passes to McGarry. No one near him. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
From outside the arc, Temple can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. McGarry dishes to Singler, lays it up and banks it in.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Wall attacking. Off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kickball. Oubre is checked in for Nene.
For the Wizards, Oubre.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Oubre kicks to Hickson. Dishes at the Wall, and there's the 3-second violation.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
To the right side. Oklahoma City moving the ball around, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
McGarry passes to Payne. Releases. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Morrow. He kicks to McGarry. Payne gets a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And that one's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Gortat's checked in for the Wizards.
Marcin Gortat.
Here's Payne. Doubled by Oubre. Payne dishes to Morrow. Gortat with the defensive effort. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Oubre kicks to Gortat. Payne grabs the board.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And that one's good. McGarry.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Temple. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Here's Payne. On the wing, Singler. He tries for 3. Count that one. Singler's got 5 points in the quarter. It's Wall with the drive.
And John Wall, guys, is still one of the most explosive players in the league. His speed makes professional athletes look like they are stuck in mud.
That free throw, no good. Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Foy comes in for Payne. Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Thornton comes in for Oubre. Good on the second free throw.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
And Morrow has it in the corner. Goes up on the wing. And the rebound goes to Nene. Well, you're talking about Wall's burst. He can go end to end in seconds. Clark, you're amazed. You said he's a blur.
Yeah, rack to rack in a nanosecond is what Wall can do. I mean, his speed is something special.
And for Marcin Gortat, he was such a good fit for the Wizards last season. Actually, the last 2 seasons.
You know, he runs the floor very well for his size. A terrific finisher, solid in the pick and roll, can make the mid-range. You know, he's been one of the more consistent centers in our league.
Sessions checked in for Washington. And he sinks the second.
You know, getting back to Gortat, he signed that 5-year, $60 million contract a couple of years back. Raised some eyebrows at the time because he's not a supreme athlete, but his size, effort, and refined skill set have made him worth it so far.
1:31 left in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Oklahoma City.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Westbrook. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And it's Marcus Thornton with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And talking about Gortat, I like what he can do for you defensively. Doesn't really have a vertical, but uses his length and timing to alter shots. And he moves his feet well enough to close out on shooters and also cover the pick and roll. So solid and complete in terms of a frontline player.
Nene against Collison. Kicks it to Thornton. The tray. Can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Down low, here's Nene. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Now, here is Foy. He feeds it to Singler. He tries for 3. Shot is off. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team.
Kevin, what was the key?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan play, Russell Westbrook.
When you're facing Westbrook, you're always going to have your hands full. And tonight, he proved that once again. There's only one thought going through Russell's head. Attack, attack, attack. I know that was 3 thoughts, Kitty.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA.
For anyone telling you off for all your deeds. No sign the roaring thunder stopped and cold to read. No time. I get mine and make no excuses, waste of precious breath. No time. The sun shines on everyone, love yourself to death. So you gotta fire up. You gotta let go. grace from above. I get mine and make no excuses, waste of precious breath. The sun shines on everyone, love yourself to death. So you gotta fire up.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone in the league from time to time.
I mean, the guy won a three-point contest,
yeah.
So no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off his shot off the dribble.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the 5. Irving's shot is good. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
He does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got his first bucket of the night. James with it, picked up by Thompson. James kicks to Thompson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Irving against Curry. LeBron with the block. Smith the pass to LeBron.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too. And you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And Bogut slams it in.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Irving kicks to Love. Smith against Barnes. Shot on the wing. Misses off the left iron.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Shot is no good. Some solid defense there from Irving. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. From 11 feet away, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
Now here's Curry. Bogut dishes to Green. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, it says even more about LeBron that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. No matter what team he's on, they're favorites to win their conference.
Now, here is Smith. Love wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And the Warriors get it back. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And James throws it down.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And stolen by Love. And stolen by Barnes. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Bogut. Good D by Thompson. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. To stop the run. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got his second bucket.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Pass to Love. Bogut against Thompson. Irving misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And stolen by LeBron. And, oh, here we go. Smith. Oh!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
And he gets the bucket. Speights has got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Outside jumper. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. We're talking about the strength of LeBron now. We saw Michael Jordan do this too. It didn't. They paid a lot of attention to their body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
Smith drops it in from 14 feet away.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Warriors trail by 7. Barbosa kicks to Speights. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Passes it to Fry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Fry's got his first basket.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And it's Iguodala missing.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The free throw drops for Smith. And the Warriors making a change here. Smith hits them both.
Thank you, Cleveland!
9 seconds left in the first quarter. The dish to Speights. With 2 seconds left, and it's good on the layup. Speights has got 8.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into. I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Klay Thompson is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Ian Clark. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Shumpert gets a wide-open look, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon. And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
The drive by LeBron. And the rejection by Iguodala. Inside. Here's Ezeli. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a low down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Cleveland. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for Ian Clark. Irving for three. Shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Irving from long range. That's good. Irving's got 8 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up. And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here's James. Outside Irving. Back to LeBron. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, you and Clark.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's the three. And another three for Cleveland.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep. Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Livingston passes to Barnes.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of the game. To end the drought, and Green with the lay-in. Green's got 7 points.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's Shumpert. Another miss by Shumpert. Warriors trail by 17. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
Here's Barnes, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Got a piece of it. Mozgov with the block. James left side. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Channing Fries checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for James. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Livingston dishes to Green. He feeds it to Livingston. Wants to get it to Spates and does. Barbosa against Smith. Barbosa kicks to Green. And stolen by Fry. Now it's Shumpert running. He can go all the way. In the corner, Smith with it. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers ahead. Ending the second quarter with a massive 6.
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
We're a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be taking a look back at what was clearly a one-sided first half of action. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 14 points and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing? And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Hart.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Barnes against Smith. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And guys, as remarkable as Steph Curry's offensive game is, I think what's underrated is how he competes on the defensive end of the floor. I mean, not the strongest nor most explosive player, but he continues with activity and plays with tremendous effort.
And speaking of Curry's activity defensively, he's certainly got a nose for the ball.
Yeah, he does a nice job at his size rebounding as a guard, and he keeps his hands active in the passing lanes, and he's usually near the tops in the league in steals.
Irving against Curry. Here's Irving. 14 points for him. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Outside Irving. Thompson outside. The 19-foot shot. That's good.
Tristan Thompson. Timeout for Golden State.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the paint. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 16 points for Kyrie Irving. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova is checked in, and we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. He kicks it to Thompson. Iguodala against Smith. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Matthew Dellavedova. Shooting 1.
And the technical free throw is good. Now James, 8 points for him. Left side, Love. 5 to shoot. Back to LeBron for the 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 3rd assist on the night. Warriors trail by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now, here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Smith kicks to Dellavedova. He's looking for James and finds him. Out to Smith. LeBron trying to free himself up. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Curry passes to Thompson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Ah, textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
LeBron against Thompson. The drive by James, and it's sent back by Bogut. Pass to Love. Smith against Iguodala. Another shot. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Green kicks to Thompson. Inside, here's Bogut. and he finishes nicely on the layup. Bogut's got his second bucket tonight.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
That's a 2 from Smith. And it's Smith again missing.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Fry's checked in, and then for Golden State, Mazzilli comes in for Andrew Bogut, and Ian Clark subbed in for Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
A break for Thompson. Last season, an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists. And Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player. Terrific offensive player. Outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Iman Shumpert in for LeBron. And the Warriors also making a change. Barnes is checked in. Shumpert in the corner. It's rebounded by Golden State. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Smith. Spates checked in for Golden State.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And here they go. And the rejection by Azili. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Warriors have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Steph Curry. And the second free throw, good. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Irving with a clean look. Again, Irving missing.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Clark kicks to Barnes. Feeds it to Rush. Fires for 3, and he gets it to go. Rush has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And so here's Cleveland setting the floor for the Warriors. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. Rush out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Spates in at the 5 down low.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's Livingston. And Shumpert pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 16. On the wing, Irving. Tries to keep it alive.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
There's the bucket. Good. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Irving against Thompson. Kicks to Dellavedova. To the paint. Here's Irving. The shot misses. And Golden State will come the other way. For three, Fry. Rush grabs the miss. Fry dishes to Dellavedova. Here's Shumpert. Knocks down the three ball. And the Cavaliers lead by 14. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Clock at 6. Spates the pass to Barnes. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Love checked in for Fry. James comes in for Shumpert. And Smith subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. It's stolen by Smith. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. LeBron James on the wing. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson with it. Now Green defending. Thompson with the bucket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Curry attacking. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 10 points and the 2 nice steals as well. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark, you're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive. And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. He dishes it to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. Irving double team. That's short off the rim.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Stolen by Thompson. Smith kicks to Irving. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Free throw, good, Irving.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Timeout called the Warriors. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Warriors trail by 20. Up top, Curry, covered by Irving. Can they get it? And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
And James throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with a league-best 28 road wins.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Here's Spates. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Clark. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Floats one. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Smith kicks to James. 4 on the shot clock. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And so here is Golden State. Here's Spates. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. It's Williams with the drive. That's good.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Williams against Barbosa, and he lays it straight in.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow. And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron, what have you discovered defensively?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quick LeBron James.
This highlight reel is something to watch, guys. I mean, he just simply attacked the rim. He played aggressively, did not back down from anyone. He kept the momentum moving in their favor.
We all know, anytime you got...
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith,
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And one of the dynamic players we'll be seeing tonight is Draymond Green, so instrumental in the Warriors' championship run in 15. Shaq, he's a guy who can do it all on both ends of the floor.
He got great speed, strong enough to guard any position from the 1 through the 5. He has great defensive instincts. That's why he got second in Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Yeah, he was second?
Second.
Wow. You know, but he turned himself into a three-point shooter.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo, tú y yo. Descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros. Vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones. Vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida. Vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo con mis ideas como escudo, con el sentir humano, a vivir este mundo donde el hombre nuevo busca el contrapunto. Vengo humano, vengo como tú, en busca de la huella, de la pieza del árbol y de su corteza, que guarda en su memoria que el canto de victoria cuando vimos de la tierra lloramos con tal euforia. Ya abrimos así nuestros brazos tan encadilados y nos acurrucamos al origen de los tiempos, a la fuente del universo donde yace el sentimiento de vivir este comienzo. Vengo con la sangre roja, con los pulmones llenos de rimas en mi boca, con los ojos rasgados, con la tierra en las manos. Venimos con el mundo y venimos con su canto. Vengo a construir un sueño, el brillo de la vida que habita en el hombre nuevo. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros. Vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones. Vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida. Vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo.
Check it out. Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Till I met never knew pain, never game, never had a real team that could win the rain. Never knew what a friend could do, never knew I'd be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall, scrap with my dogs, rap with my dogs, cat with my dogs. Fly with me in the land, Oakland, Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run, even if a youngster don't wanna pull them. Even if a youngster wanna meet the sun, we gon' rep to the death where the roots are from. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Life feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the New York Knicks. And so off the tip, it's New York. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, Grant is out there with Cartwright. Then it's B.J. Armstrong. Then there's Pippen. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Pass to Cartwright. Stolen by Ewing. Smith drives in. Harper the pass to Smith. He feeds it to Ewing. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. The kick out to Harper. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Harper's got his first points of the game. Armstrong against Harper. And stolen by Oakley. And here's the fast break. Jordan against Starks. Right wing. Now here is Smith. Defense is right there. And it's Starks that time on the assist by Oakley. Starks has got his first basket of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Ewing gobbles up the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Starks kicks to Harper. Back to Starks. New York moving it around. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Here's Harper. Oakley. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harper kicks to Oakley. 5 on the clock. Starts outside. New York needs to get off a shot. Ewing's jump shot finds the target.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The Knicks leading by 6. Harper kicks to Oakley. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Bonner, he's checked in for the Knicks. Will Purdue's checked in for Chicago. Harper with the ball. They double him with Jordan, and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Shoots. The Bulls keep it alive. Here's Armstrong, and Ewing sends it back. A different look for New York. Williams, he's checked in for Oakland. Davis comes in for John Starks, and Anthony subbed in for Harper. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Paxson comes in for Armstrong. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Out to the right wing. There's a screen by Williams. Davis kicks to Anthony. Williams dishes to Ewing. Dumped down by Patrick Ewing.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Chicago making a switch here. McRae's checked in. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
From deep, Jordan. Shot is off. So New York will take it the other way. Here's the break. Here's Davis. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now here's Williams. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over. And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
New York on D. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. Jordan, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Now here's Davis. Bonner kicks to Ewing. Williams, he's checked in for Ewing.
That's his first personal foul. Checking in for your Knicks.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Williams up on top. Passes to Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. From close range, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first.
Anthony Bonner taking 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Substitution for the Knicks. Doug Christie.
Over to the wing. Christie the pass to Williams. Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Neely. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Knicks. They lead by...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Cartwright is out there with Grant. Then there's Pippen. Then it's B.J. Armstrong. And it's Neely in at the 3 slot. And it's Armstrong missing.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Starks outside. At the elbow, Williams. Takes it off the glass. Williams has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for New York. Bulls trail by 20. It's Pippen with the drive. Grant outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Starks kicks to Oakley, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
A different look for New York. Ewing comes in for Williams, and Smith subbed in for Christie. A challenging stretch here for Chicago.
Charles Smith.
Outside Pippen. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Pippen's got his first bucket in this one. And here is Harper, the 17-footer. And there's John Starks on the assist by Harper. Harper's got his third assist on the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Stolen by Ewing. Starks dishes to Smith. It's Ewing high post. New York moving it around. And the rejection by Pippen. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Jumps up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Starks with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Starks against Pippen. Stolen by Grant. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And Pippen slams it in.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
And New York making a change here. Bonner's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Neely. Starks kicks to Bonner. The Knicks rebound. Ewing the pass to Oakley. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Armstrong against Harper. The drive by Jordan. Puts up the baby hook. Second chance shot. Scott Williams, the big man, gets it to go.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Over to the left wing. Bonner kicks to Oakley. 5 on the clock. The open shot by Ewing drills the elbow jumper. Ewing's got 8 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Harper. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Harper's got his second basket of the game.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
So for the Bulls, Purdue, he's checked in for Grant. McRae has come in for Scottie Pippen, and it's Paxson in for Armstrong. Here's Paxson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Now the pass to Harper. He kicks it to Ewing. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Oakley showing his strength on the glass.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A different look for New York. Williams, he's checked in for Oakley. Davis comes in for Starks, and Anthony subbed in for Derek Harper.
Greg Anthony.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Bulls have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Rodney McRae. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. New York leading by 20. Outside Anthony. The screen from Ewing. Takes a three. But they recover it. Anthony's shot is off. It's stolen by Davis. Pushing it up. Here's Ewing. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
New York with the ball. Here's Bonner, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Anthony dishes to Ewing. They get a hand on it, taken away by Williams. Here's Jordan, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
The drive by Anthony, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Purdue the pass to McRae. Shot from 16. No good on the buzzer beater. So as we conclude the first half, so far... As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Patrick Ewing in this game so far, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
They've got Ewing. Charles Oakley out there with Smith. Then there's Starks. And it's Harper in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Kicks it to Ewing.
Chicago foul called. Bill Cartwright. That's his first personal foul.
Harper against Armstrong. New York moving the ball around. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For New York, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Armstrong against Harper. Unloads from 9. Cartwright using his tremendous length to grab the board. The drive by Jordan. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter. New York leading by 21. Inside, it's tipped. To the middle. Grant the pass to Cartwright. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Harper kicks to Ewing, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Patrick Ewing really making a difference here.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Bulls trail by 21. Pippen dishes to Armstrong. The shot no good. Oakley with some nice D. So it's the Knicks now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside Harper. Plenty of space. And that one's good. Harper's got 7 points in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Jordan. Tries from 10. And the Bulls with another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
That's his second personal foul. Timeout Knicks. Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers.
New York calls timeout.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Starks, and the Knicks good for 2.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Starks has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%.
Your foul call, Derek Harper. That's his second personal foul.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. It's stolen by Smith.
Just been really inefficient. 5 turnovers. You know, it's as if he's playing for the other team.
Here's Harper. And the shot falls short this time. The drive by Jordan, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Harper the pass to Ewing. Here's Starks. They get the rebound. The kick out to Harper. Another miss by Harper.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk. Angry self-talk for himself after that miss. Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Davis is checked in for the Knicks. Anthony comes in for Harper. Chicago also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Cartwright. McRae has come in for Jordan. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And stolen by Oakley. And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's Davis with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Pippen for 3. Starks with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 23. Swiped away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. No good. And New York the other way now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and They've really been strong on the glass.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. A different look for New York. Williams, he's checked in for Oakland. And it's Bonner in for Starks. And Chicago also making a switch. Purdue's checked in. Paxson kicks to Pippen. And Ewing with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Ball.
.125 left in the third quarter. The shot's good from Paxson.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Davis dishes to Ewing. Back to Davis. Feeds to Ewing. The 8-footer. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Ewing's got 16 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
To the wing on the left. Here's McCray. Rodney McCray scoring there. Part of that Louisville team that won the NCAA title in 1980.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Williams passes to Ewing. Williams with the steal. And there's the bucket from McCray. McCray has got his second basket of the night.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
The three from Anthony, and that one's good. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Pass to McCray. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
Here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. He dishes it to Davis. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
New York ball. Now in the lineup for the Bulls. B.J. Armstrong.
Now here's Anthony. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.